to another bizarre story inspired by a man's wish to take his grandfather back in time with the help of virtual reality. Oceanic Studios is a software company providing aged care patients with an escape from everyday life. Here's co-founder Beau Barnett.
My grandfather was in a hospice before he passed away, and we got talking about his younger years growing up in Manchester in England, and he said he always wanted to go back. So VR was in its infancy then, and I tried to get all the technology together, but it was pretty hard. So he passed away before I could show him that. But, you know, I thought, you know, if he would have really enjoyed that, then other people in a similar situation would enjoy that as well. We created some VR technology for the aged care industry. That's a purpose-built kiosk with a touchscreen that they can wheel around to residents and pop a headset on them, press a button and take them off to hot air balloon over the Alps, or gondola ride down Venice, or to explore a museum or hang out with some tigers. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Intel's been a great supporter of ours. They allow us to use their technology to create experiences. They speed up the process and access to new tools and technology. We're very lucky to have Intel as a partner. They find that some of the residents who aren't engaging as well as they used to with their family members, they put them in the VR simulation, and they might take a Google Earth trip to their town in Italy that they grew up in. It makes them feel alive and makes them feel young again, and it really has a really positive impact, just not on the resident, but also on their family as well. We find that if you do really good work, then people take notice. So yeah, it's more about just being true to the core principles of doing really, really great work, you know, being on time and being on budget, and, you know, making your customers feel well represented. I started when I was 24, and I just jumped straight in. So I had something I wanted to do, which was remake those old games. So I just kept working at it, and I didn't take no for an answer. It was really, really, really hard, you know, being that young. I think times have changed. I think people expect you to be that young these days. So I wouldn't take age as a hindrance. Just make sure your idea is sound, and, you know, you do need to make money out of it. At the end of the day, you need to be able to pay your bills and put food on the table. But you also need to do something that you love as well. Those two things together are pretty hard, but if you work at it, you can get there. Being a business owner, you wear more than one hat. So yeah, you do work quite a lot, but, you know, that's part of the fun and part of the challenge. Virtuality is a funny technology. You can tell people how awesome it is and how great it is, but until they actually put the headset on and experience it for themselves, and they have that moment of clarity, it's really, really hard to get people to understand what it's like. People think of VR like a hoverboard. It's the future, it's not here yet, and if it is, then it's not great, but it is, it's awesome. So it's really hard to get people to understand what it is without putting them through it. We're just using the technology in a positive way, and it makes us feel great. You know, I mean, it's a really nice, positive outcome that we can have to do something that we love, but obviously other people love as well.
Like Beau says, never take no for an answer.